Hello Goosebumps fans, Mr. Goosebumps Fan 2000 here, and welcome to another Goosebumps Haul video. It's been almost 2 months since I made a Goosebumps Haul video, and now I'm back for another one. Welcome to the Goosebumps Haul for April 2025. This video will be the second Goosebumps Haul video for 2025. And today on this haul, like I said in the previous Goosebumps Haul video, this will be the shortest Goosebumps haul ever. However, as you can see here, there are 8 items in this haul instead of 5, which is good. So yeah. Alright, so let's get on with this haul, shall we? Alright, so the first 2 items in this haul, I got the one from Barnes & Noble, and the last few things in this haul I got from Half Price Books. Let's start the ones from Barnes & Noble. Alright, first we got is Goosebumps House of Shivers number 4, Say My Name, Say My Name. This is the new Goosebumps House of Shivers book that comes out. This book was released on March 4th, 2025, which was a month ago. Now here's what I like and don't like about this book. What I like about this book is the cover. The cover looks pretty cool. As you can see, there's 2 kids in the background, and you can see there's the fish. That looks pretty cool, don't you think? Now, here's what I don't like about this book. I read this book, and it's terrible. I'm not going to say why it's terrible, because I don't want to spoil it for you. If you have this book, read it yourself. Then you know why it's terrible. And here's what's weird about this book. What's weird about this book is that the back of the book advertised Scariest Book Ever instead of The Last Sleepover, which is the next book coming out soon. The Last Sleepover will be coming out in August, I believe. And what's even strange about this book is that this book has a sneak peek of Scariest Book Ever instead of The Last Sleepover. That's pretty strange, don't you think? And that's pretty much all I have to say about this book. I can't wait for The Last Sleepover to come out. Same thing for Book 6, which I think it's called One Night at Camp Bigfoot. Book 6 will be coming out on March 2026. Which is next year. Alright, so there's that. And next is Shark Night by R.L. Stine. I was originally not going to get this book because it's not that interesting, but then I changed my mind. Here's why. The reason is because I think this looks pretty cool, especially the cover. The cover does look like some Deep Trouble vibes. After all, this book focuses on a kid and some sharks. And yeah, this looks very interesting, so I bought it. So what do you think about this book? Is it good? Because I want to read this one. Please let me know in the comments. Alright, and now for the ones I got from Half Price Books. Now for these 4 books here, I already have them, but I buy these as replacement copies. The copies that I have aren't exactly the greatest conditions. I'll show you them in a moment. Alright, the first 2 are the 2003 reprints. Stay Out of the Basement with the Tim Jacobus' cover, and How to Kill a Monster, Phantom of the Auditorium Classic reprint, and Goosebumps Series 2000, Return to Horrorland. Alright, here are my copies right here, and I'll show you the conditions. Here is Stay Out of the Basement. Let's just say this one's not the really good shape, as you can see. And this one here, it's definitely a really good shape. This is a great condition besides some creases on the front and some white stuff on the back, but whatever. Again, this book had a great shape, so I bought it. Same thing for How to Kill a Monster. Alright, and here's Phantom of the Auditorium. Now, this book here is thick. Here's why. The pages right here, I think it's water damage. Let me show you. Yeah. And when you move the book like this, you can hear the noise. Yeah, not a good condition anyway. And this one here, again, it's in great shape. And for this copy of One Day at Horrorland, this is in much better condition. And here's my copy of Return to Horrorland. Now you may think this is a very good condition, except the inside. On the pages, as you can see, there's a bunch of brown stuff. Yeah, just look at that. And there's some brown stuff right here as well. I don't know what it is. I think it's either coffee or dirt, or this book is possibly water damage. Either way, once again, this is not a very good condition. This copy here, it's in good condition. The pages may be a bit yellow, but whatever. And I also like to point out these 2 books here are first printings, and to prove it, I'll show you. Here's Return to Horrorland, and there's the number 1 on the copyright page. It's first printing, and here's Phantom of the Auditorium, and boom! There's number 1 right there. It's first printing. So now that I got replacement copies of these books, I can finally get rid of the old copies. I have these copies for over a decade. Yeah, that's crazy. I had these for so long. Well, goodbye, old copies. Hello, replacement copies. Alright, next is Slime Doesn't Pay. Now this looks pretty cool as well. As you can see, there's a boy covered in slime. And here's the back of the book if you want to see the summary. Now, like I said for Shark Night, I originally not going to buy this because it's not that interesting. Not only that, but I also didn't buy this because I heard it was terrible. So that's why I didn't buy this in the first place until now. I buy this book because this was confirmed to be a lost Goosebumps book, although this book was not connected to Goosebumps. Back in 1994, there was a Goosebumps contest, and this book, the title, became the winner. But Arlstein never made this to a book until 2023, which is 29 years later. And so now I have this book. And again, this was confirmed to be a lost Goosebumps book, but again, it is not connected to Goosebumps. Nothing else much to say about this, so yeah. And finally on this haul is the Goosebumps Slappy World books 1 to 8 box set. Well, what do you know? We got another Goosebumps box set from Half Price Books. This box set includes the first 8 of the Slappy World books. I'm not going to read the titles, but I can show you the back, and there's the covers of the books. And this box set includes a bookmark inside. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, at first when I saw this, I thought this is a UK box set. This wasn't until I looked at the bottom, and I saw the letters US right next to the price, which is then I thought, oh, this is American box set. You can tell this is American box set because right there it says scholastic.com instead of scholastic.co.uk. And you can also tell it's the American box set because the books has the Scholastic logo on the bottom, unlike the UK versions where they don't have the Scholastic logo on the bottom. So yeah, again, we have another Goosebumps box set from Half Price Books. And also, this is my second Goosebumps Slappy World box set. Finding Goosebumps box set at Half Price Books are like the best things to find. And the Goosebumps box sets are my favorite Goosebumps items in my collection. And that's it. Alright, and that's it for this Goosebumps haul video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.